Hello. I'm hoping that my story will help you. There's others out there like me that have the long Clovis. Y'all know what Clovis is, and I need not to explain it. But this is what happened to me. In December 2020, I had the Clovis. I'm not sure how I got it, and it doesn't matter how I got it, but I got it. I was mostly careful in my routine and doing the things that I've done, kind of like everyday life. But the main thing that happened in December 2020, almost the whole New Year, it was carrying over to December. I mean, it was carried over to January, from December to January. The symptoms I had were mild. A lot of mental issues. But I'm going to tell you one thing that was very kind of spooky and weird to me was the rage. I had some crazy rage. I snapped and I was angry. I smashed up the front door of the house. A big, heavy, thick door. I smashed it up. I didn't even hurt myself. But that door was demolished. The rage that I felt was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I've seen my dad. He was almost like a mutant when he got mad. He was a Vietnam veteran, so I think maybe that carried over. But that Clovis symptom that I had about the rage was nothing like I ever experienced. And I thought to myself, this is unbelievable. This is something that I just did not really ever expect. And so, the other thing, about a year and a half later, in 2022, about 1 year and a half later, I got Clovis again. And the symptoms that I experienced was unlike anything that I ever could imagine. It was terrible. It was so bad. My shortness of breath, my confusion, a little bit of loose stools and stuff like that. But when I recovered, I don't know if it was a day or a couple days or whatever, maybe a week, my sense of smell was terrible even before Clovis. But after Clovis, my sense of smell was so perfect, very keen. I had muscle pain during Clovis, but when I recovered, my muscles seemed to be more powerful, seemed to be having strength like I never had before. I don't know how long it lasted. My mental sharpness, I also had like some mind. My mind was working in ways that I never thought it could work. My focus was amazing afterwards. I'm not sure if I still have it or not. I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But it seems to me like maybe it was a couple days after or whatever it was. But I'm almost thinking like if I ever get Clovis again, I think that I'm going to have abilities like I can't imagine. I think about how funny and ironic it is that maybe some good people out there, I'm not good, like in any sense of the word, but I'm declared good. I do follow God. I am a Christ follower. And I can't help but think, just like in the Bible says that what they meant for evil, God is going to use for good. And then I just think about in the movies that I watched, like the Venom movie, the symbiotes. Some people couldn't handle it, but some people could. Some people were able to have those abilities and do things that they never thought they could. And the one other thing that I want to tell you, before the Clovis, my color vision is like 50-50. I can see colors, but I can't see hues. But after the Clovis, I was able to see colors like I never saw before. And that's kind of stuck with me. The sense of smell. But it only was a short-term thing. So I just want to make this message out there for those people out there that might have gotten more senses that they never knew that they had before after the Clovis. So go ahead and share your story with me. I'm interested. I understand some people did not survive the Clovis. I understand some people were actually hurt by it. I was hurt by it too. But when I recovered, I wasn't the same. I shared my story with my friends and my family. Some of my family wasn't interested in hearing it. But a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, he told me that it was all in my head. It was all in my imagination. That's why I'm making this message out. Because maybe somebody out there has experienced what I've experienced. So please, let me know what you think. I disguise myself because I don't want people to be embarrassed by me. I care about other people a lot. My friends, family, my church, whoever. But if you privately share your story with me, maybe we could help each other. Because we're bound to get Clovis again. And maybe the next time we get it, it's going to be it'll be unlike anything that we could ever imagine. I didn't get the shot. Because this whole thing started like a secret. This whole pandemic thing started like some secret. And I couldn't tolerate it anymore. I'm hoping that my story will help you. My story is probably weird to you. I've shared it with many people. Shared it with my friends. Shared it with my family. They just think it's